Hey parents, do you know what is exactly burnout syndrome? The burnout syndrome is very serious condition of person, and if they're in burnout syndrome, they feel no passion to do something, and they feel very depressing in their life, and they feel their life is not happy. I think it's very serious, isn't it? And maybe your child is in serious burnout syndrome if you force something to your child to do something. To force something to your child is a very bad thing, and the percent which you or child could go into the way of burnout syndrome will increase. It's a very serious thing to your child. I think you will help your child to be a great adult and grow up to be great adult and make their dreams come true. It's love, isn't it? However, they don't think that it's love and they just feel stressed and they don't want to do something. It is burnout syndrome and it is a very serious thing to your child and it is very bad condition of person. And many child hope to do something which they like because they like that, and if they develop their talent which they like, they will use the talent in the society and they would be more great adult than for something to child. So when I introduce shortly about burnout syndrome, you will know not forcing something to your child is more great thing to your child. Also, I want to tell you not to force something because I'm saying it's a very serious thing, and I already said about forcing is a very bad thing. Anyway, if you force something to your child will sad to do something which they don't like, and they will get many stress. Actually, forcing something is very stress to you too because if you force something to your child and you will say it's time to do homework and it's time to do study, actually if you say that, they will have the rest time and they will have the free time of that. Free time is and rest time is very important to the child because it is a very great way to overcome the burnout syndrome, and it is a very great way not to go into the way of burnout syndrome and not feel depressing and not feel passion, feel no passion to do something. Hey parents, do you want to save your child from burnout syndrome? You haven't to force something to your child, because I'm really saying, and it's very bad thing and to you and to your child, both of you. Anyway, hey parents, by doing something which they like, they could make their dreams come true and they could be more great adult than you think, and then you force something to your child because I'm really saying force something to your child is a very bad thing, and it is very serious and it is very sure way to go to the burnout syndrome. And I'm saying the burnout syndrome is very serious condition to your child, and it is very bad thing to the person. Also, burnout syndrome is more bad to the child, and I think your son and your daughter is the child. And in addition, if you force something to your child would go to the way of burnout syndrome. However, if you may let your child to do something which they like to be sure they become more great adult than you force something to your child. Hey, if person go to the way of burnout syndrome, not only no passion but also feel depressing is the serious thing of burnout syndrome. If you want to save your child from burnout syndrome, first, make the great conversation and make more conversation time. Second, make the free time for your child. Free time is a very important thing for the child, and it is very great way to overcome the burnout syndrome. And third, don't force something to your child which they don't like to do. And fourth, treat your child to love. I think the fourth method is very easy to use because forcing something is because of your love. However, I'm saying they feel it is not love and they just get stressed about forcing something, and it's more bad to child than you make a child to do something which they like. So, hey, do you think making more conversation is very difficult thing? Do you think make a free time or rest time to your child is very difficulty? Do you think don't force something to your child is very difficult? Do you think to treat your child with love is difficult? If you keep this method to your child, your child could be more great adult, and it is no use forcing something to your child because they couldn't be great adult and they couldn't grow up to be great adult, which you hope. On the contrary, if you make your child to do something which they like, they could be great adult, which you help, and they could grow up to be great adult, which you help, and they can make their dreams come true, and they will use their talent and develop their talent in the society.